Police Service commemorates its Zambia Police Day every 4th of March. This year, the institution is celebrating its day under the theme 2021 Strengthening Stakeholder Collaboration for a Crime-Free Zambia. As an oldest security and law enforcement agency in the country, the origin of the Zambia Police Service is traced from the British South Africa Company era that saw the formation of the Barotse Native Police in the 1890s. Among the initial duties of the police were to escort caravans, guard native prisons, acting as messengers, and enforcing the collection of hat tax from the natives. In 1911, the two Rhodesia police constabularies, namely Northeastern and Western, merged to form the Northern Rhodesia Police. During the First World War, between 1914 and 1918, the Northern Rhodesia Police was given the extra mandate under Proclamation No. 12 of 1912 of defending the territorial integrity of Northern Rhodesia from possible external aggressions. As a result, a military branch was established with the police. In 1924, the administration of Northern Rhodesia became under the direct control of the British Colonial Office. It was during this period that the separation of the military branch from the Northern Rhodesia Police happened on 1st April 1932, with Captain Percy Wardroper becoming the first commissioner of the complete civil police. Later, the military wing became the Northern Rhodesia Regiment, today's Zambia Army. After the country's independence, Mr. Michael Mataka became the first indigenous Zambian to head the institution as to be appointed as Commissioner of Police in 1965. Since then, the institution has evolved from Northern Rhodesia Police Force in the one-party democracy to the Zambia Police Service after the police reform programs of 1994. Policing methods shifted from traditional to community-oriented. The Zambia Police Service is an institution established by Article 193, subsection 2 of the Zambian Constitution, Chapter 1, and has its functions spelt out by the Zambia Police Act, Chapter 107 of the Laws of Zambia. Its mandate includes to protect life and property, preserve peace and maintain law and order, ensure the security of the people, detect and prevent crime, uphold the Bill of Rights, foster and promote good relationships with the Defense Force, other national security services, and members of society, and to perform other functions as prescribed. The institution is headed by the Inspector General of Police, whose mandate is, subject to the orders and directions of the President, have the command, superintendence, direction, and control of the service. The Office of Inspector General of Police is deputized by two Deputy Inspector Generals of Police in charge of administration and operation. In executing the functions, the Zambia Police Service developed for itself strategic development plan which is anchored on the core values of integrity, accountability, impartiality, transparency, human dignity, teamwork, confidentiality, and patriotism. With the vision of being a smart and value-centered Zambia Police Service, the institution aims at promoting a robust and modern police service responsive to current and future dynamics of policing. This vision enables the Zambia Police Service to provide quality service towards protection of life and property, preservation of peace, and maintenance of law and order.
The strategic plan is premised on 3 strategic focus areas, namely enforcement excellency, collaboration excellency, and operational excellency. Enforcement excellency, this entails provision of quality service to the public, which will ultimately lead to reduced crime levels, reduced road traffic accidents, increased public awareness, increased access to psychosocial counseling, reduced human rights abuse, and increased adherence to public order regulations. Collaboration excellency demands for strengthened and improved collaboration with all stakeholders, which results in stakeholder satisfaction and increased support from cooperating partners, while operation excellency demands for improved human resource infrastructure and operational tools, which in turn leads to improved performance, staff satisfaction, service coverage, improved efficiency, and improved implementation of planned programs.
The institution does not work in isolation, but with various stakeholders who are deemed to be key in policing.
During the police reforms, there was an opportunity which was created where police needed to change the way they do the policing. Coming from the traditional way of policing, which is brutal kind of policing with an human face, to something which is more human, where you put in care and accountability to the law and to the people that we save. So CSD was therefore created through a Parliamentary Amendment Act number 14 of 1999. The role of the Community Services Directorate is to provide a proactive policing style in partnership with the community, unlike the way we used to do in the past, where we do the reacting kind of policing.
The Zambia Police have made headways in terms of innovations aimed at improving service delivery. In 2017, the Zambia Police Service launched the Direct Deposit System, DDS, as a way of enhancing efficiency in revenue collection for all prescribed fees and fines. This includes traffic offences, fingerprints, Interpol motor vehicle clearance, and other services rendered by the Zambia Police Service.
My government is confident that the direct deposit system shall improve accountability and transparency in the handling of public revenues collected by the Zambia Police. We also expect the direct deposit system to end some of the persistent audit queries, such as delayed banking. It should also significantly improve the timely availability of collected revenues to the Treasury.
The other innovation that the Zambia Police Thrift has embarked on is the creation of the butchery, which is located in Skanze, where officers and the members of the public are buying from. We have got the 2 farms. In addition to that, we've got a secondary school along Kathua Road after the toll gate. The name of the secondary school is Grandview Academy. The Grandview has sponsored a child from Northern Province who is a vulnerable child. where the parents are not able to afford. This child was picked on the national level, but the parents, they can't afford. As a result, Grandview, through the Office of the General, we have picked up the child and we are going to fully sponsor the child until the child finishes school.
I am a grade 10. I was selected to go to Eucharist. I scored 515 marks. I promise them that I will not disappoint them.
Quando atuale ne kalau tu buat diri syukur dah besar kakono, aku mana impuka awas serikang ngefi awas opom tendewes, sonduan sansarnya celumba, nuk cipike lo kecil ni lo mana lala salam mino enong goktek.
The direct deposit system was followed by the introduction of points of sale system aimed at improving on-service delivery to members of the public, avert corruption suspicions, and do away with delayed banking of government revenue. Last year, the institution rolled out another online payment solution under an integrated system called the Government Service Bus, GSB. This is aimed at modernizing public service delivery through digital technology. The Zambia Police Service is the first law enforcement institution to have formulated a standard operating procedure document on COVID-19 with the help of UNDP, GIZ, Human Rights Commission, and the Ministry of Justice. This document guides police officers on policing within the context of law enforcement. This document has helped the institution to prevent cases of COVID-19 in police stations and detention facilities. It spells out guidelines aimed at protecting police officers, detainees, and those that visit our work premises. In order to achieve the core values of transparency, integrity, and accountability, the Zambia Police Service, working in collaboration with Transparency International Zambia, recently introduced the gift policy and the whistleblowers policy. The gift policy is aimed at monitoring all gifts being received by police officers so as to avoid accusation, and also helps in reducing corrupt practices amongst police officers, while the whistleblower policy aims at protecting informers from harassment. It is a policy that protects both internal and external whistleblowers from victimization. This has helped police gather more intelligence information, which is helpful in operations. It is a document that has encouraged members of the public to alert police officers about suspicious activities within communities.
As Transparency International Zambia, what we do here is to demystify the services that the Zambia Police offer, and also to make it easy for citizens to understand and how to access these services. And what we've done so far is, first of all, supporting them in the development of service charters. Citizens may be aware that when they walk in the police station today, they will find these charters stuck in these offices that clearly show the services that the Zambia Police provide, and how to access those services, as well as if they need to make payment, how much they need to pay. Collaborate with the police in curbing the perceived, bribery or corruption in the Zambia Police. Apart from that, we were lucky to be allowed by the Zambia Police High Command to go to their training schools and train recruits in governance and integrity, so that when they are deployed to go and do their services, they do that with integrity, but also they abide by the code of ethics that the Zambia police upholds. The Zambia police has demonstrated that they are willing to actually change this perception. They have the code of ethics, which is in the public domain. They have the whistleblowers policy, which is in the public domain. They have the gifts policy, which is in the public domain. But also they've committed to continue working around promoting integrity. Going forward, I think that we've set the ground, and I look forward to more collaboration with the support and the political will being exhibited by the High Command. We are confident that we will do a lot.
This safe city is not just one component, because I know that obviously to the public what will be of interest is the installations that you have put on your roads, and the monitoring of activities around the cities, and that's why we are saying safe city. Everywhere in the world, I mean, the people are gravitating towards ICT platforms, and we can't remain behind.
And that's why you need to emphasize, the Honorable Minister, because when we are on radio, people are saying it's only done in Zambia.
No, I mean, this is what happens because, look, and some of the people are just expressing ignorance. You see, we are just shrinking the space of criminals, because, you know, criminals are the only ones who should be worried now, because everywhere in the world there is criminality, and that's why people make sure that they put measures in place to ensure that criminality is fought effectively. So tell your people that, look, some of them especially are privileged. You watch this cable network news, CNN, BBC. There are crimes that they even capture and put on CNN. Where do those images come from? Those images don't come from journalists. You know, there are people that are attacked. They will tell you, ABCD was attacked on this street, and they are able to show you how the attack happened, who did it, and they are able to even zoom the images. That's what we are doing here. You know, people have gone to South Africa here, people have gone to other countries, and you see, the premium on security is not even in the value that goes in, but it's the safety of the people that matters most. We want those that want to come to our country to feel safe, to know that someone is watching on their safety. And when we say that, we are by no way saying we are going to intrude in people's privacy. Not at all. No. We are interested in public places where we get our people to go and do all sorts of activities, all sorts of transactions. And so people must feel happy that their government has gone this mile. We are responding to the realities and challenges of the day. And that's what we're doing. So we know that you as police officers can't be at every corner. No. It's not possible. There's no country that you say they will have
police officers each and every perimeter.
No way. No. Even when you look at the police population ratio, no matter how much you can improve it, but if you don't put systems in place, it will still not be possible for you to police each and every citizen.
Hapa naona kuti boma yasiweza maningi pasa ni chimoto chamene so that bakawala la kapena wangachipekeko. So hapa mine hapa lemo kuti msewenzese na nzeru na ntani na mphamvu zanu zonse kuti muone kuti chichitika muno mwatu mzambia ni chani.
It's not only a blessing, but it's something which is productive and good to the nation. Because crime is everywhere, each and every society has got crime. So this is a blessing to our nation.
On infrastructure development, the police have not been left behind. Government has built a total of 1,500 housing units for police officers, out of a total of 2,350 houses allocated to the security wings under the Ministry of Home Affairs. This is besides the 270 houses and office accommodation constructed in the newly created districts across the country. The police is yet to benefit more housing units under Phase 2, as opposed to working in dilapidated and unbefitting work environment. The institution with the help of government and stakeholders, has renovated existing office infrastructure and has begun constructing modern office accommodation, which is aimed at providing police officers with a conducive work environment. This has helped in uplifting the dignity and morale of police officers.
Over the last 4 years, my government has since commissioned and handed over a total of 1,299 housing units out of the 1,500 housing units allocated to the men and women in uniform, the Zambia Police and the Zambia Political Services. Under the first phase of the housing project was doing under the Ministry of Home Affairs. In addition to these housing units, as you already heard, we have other infrastructure for the police under construction in southern province. These include Zambia, Kasungula, Simba police stations, and the police headquarters in Choma. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as your Commander-in-Chief, I'm glad that the Zambia Police Service is one of the departments that continues to benefit from my government's infrastructure agenda. I must emphasize that despite the hardship in terms of revenue, which are continuing to roll out development projects in all parts of the country, covering all the social and economic sectors. In our developmental agenda, we are non-selective and not going to leave anyone behind because we believe in one Zambia, one nation.
Furthermore, the government has procured a fleet of various types of motor vehicles, among them anti-riot vehicles such as water cannons and troop carriers.
We are grateful to government for procuring assorted equipment, which includes riot equipment and all types of police uniforms, among others. As I'm speaking, the remaining consignment is already underway and very soon will be in the country. With this equipment at our disposal, we can assure the public the Zambia Police Service is ready to provide a secure, peaceful environment.
"2021 is a very crucial year for the Zambia Police Service as they will be policing a general election. What is it that the institution has prepared for the election?
We already began preparations on policing of the 2021 elections. All commissioners in provinces submitted their activities based on previous operations, and this has helped us in coming up with a national security plan, which I recently launched. We will soon have a commanders conference where we are going to review what was submitted and plan the way forward. All in all, we are on track.
Owing to the institutional objectives, the Zambia Police Service is ready to ensure that communities in which people live is safe. In achieving this objective, the police usually work in collaboration with members of the public who are major stakeholders in policing.
We cannot achieve our goals effectively without the involvement of the general public. We have generally received tremendous support from our stakeholders, and we are thankful for that. We urge our stakeholders to continue working closely with us. With this said, I would like to wish all police officers a joyous and fruitful Zambia Police Day.